Welcome, people. Welcome, 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 welcome. Question. Are you transitioning into something? Are you feeling stuck? This past year has definitely threw me a curve that I was not intending at all. And I think that happened with a lot of people uh, living in the United States and the current situation where we're going with few insecure people. However, the reason why I say this is because a lot of times we we'll go through something and we'll feel like hopeless, helpless, and lost. And I was one too. And the reason being is you think that all the stuff that you have learned over the years and all the stuff that you have was starting to build, um, you figure that you've been through the most difficult part, but you never know that you had a bounce down situation that could happen to you. And many times is once you feel that you have a bounce down situation, you try to do things immediately to try to relieve it, which rightfully so, if you don't stay stuck. I had a young lady I was coaching in the last few months, and she had a situation where she was homeless or is homeless. And I asked her how long she'd been in the situation, and she said a month. And that's her default. I only been like this for a month. And then coming to find out, she'd been like this for almost 6 months, if not more. And I started talking to her. And as I was talking to her, one of the things that I noticed, she didn't have a growth plan. She's in her late 50s. And a lot of times is because society has programmed us or programmed a lot of people. Not me. Not me. I learned this a long time ago. That when you get to a certain age, certain things are supposed to happen. And I always ask, who does that benefit? If I get to 59 and a half, okay, yes, I can pull out retirement or start pulling out retirement. Okay, fine. But if I don't have at least $2 or $3 million in retirement, I'm gonna still have to work. If I don't have control of my home, that meaning, i.e., you're not renting, you're owning, and then at the same time, another thing with that is, if I don't have other streams of income coming in, you're still working. So, so we're always working on a transition. If you're not what happens is we get hit with a wall, and the wall is that your health at some point in time gonna become priority in your life, and most of it is regaining your health. If that transition could be a job loss, you're a highly skilled worker, pride get in the way, so you won't do what's necessary to continue to bring money in, even if it's a little bit of money. And a lot of times people say, well, I don't want to bring in a little bit of money. I'm like, something that my great grandparents who came through the Great Depression used to say, anything beats a blank. And if you don't have the mindset of saying, hey, I'm reframing, I'm transitioning, and let me learn another new skill to get me out of this situation and let me work for it. Because I'm going to tell you something. It is, from a personal standpoint, it is difficult. Can be hard. But one thing I can say, you're not struggling. Start watching your vocabulary. Start watching your vocabulary. Start watching your vocabulary. Do not use words that does not empower you. Don't use try. Don't use struggling. Don't use hard. Don't use, no. Don't even use difficult. because the words that you sow is the lifestyle you become. Don't let lack, you're not broken, you just transitioning. So I'm creating the next version lab. What it is, next version lab. What I'm doing is building people's confidence up to break them through as they transition from one version of themselves or old version of themselves to a new version of themselves. Somewhere on this page, you can get more information or even get my confidence guide that actually build your confidence up as you go through this transitioning. So we're going to make 2026 the best year that ever happened to you. We'll all come out of this because a lot of things are going to happen that is going to be in your favor. Trust me. Trust me, it's going to be in your favor. And everything that we're going through, you got to believe one thing. It's only temporary. And it's going to make us stronger. So if you want to know more, go into my profile page, go get your guide, stay connected. We want to stay connected with you because the next version lab is being birthed right now. Talk to you later.